Hello and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is November and it is snowing, which is a bit of a shame really, because I was hoping that we might be able to give this field one more mow. I think it's long enough. I just don't know if we can get out here and do any mowing in this weather. We can give it a go. That's the best thing I would say, is we can go get the big M out and just see if she's happy with this kind of conditions. But yeah, I've just had a quick look at the field over here and this is all looking good. Oilseed radish has come through, as it does, really rather rapidly, and I think that could be churned in as well. So if we've got this to deal with, possibly some grass over here and over there, and equally our field right over yonder, which had the corn in it, that's now empty. That could probably do with being cultivated as well. Then we have got a few jobs we can get on with. One other thing I might ask Dusty to do actually is also remove these barbed wire fences. With all our cows around, barbed wire is just a horrible, horrible thing. And in all honesty, with our fields being so close to each other, I just don't think we need them. We can manage the hedgerows, that's fine. So yeah, I think we may take out these barbed wire fences.
Well, hello there. I'm just giving the cows a quick once over. They all seem pretty happy, although the temperature has dropped quite a lot around here as of late. But to be fair, we knew the snow was coming. There is one thing I can't quite wrap my head around, and that's the fact when I look at the state of the cows, it's telling me that their health is zero. Now I'm thinking if their health really was zero, they'd be dead. And they ain't, because they're walking around. But for some reason, they're all very unhappy. They got food, albeit just grass here, and I know they want some TMR, and we'll get to that later on. But I can't see no reason why they wouldn't be healthy. That's a real head scratcher. They really do seem okay.
I know Dusty's in the barn having a check on the cows, so I'll just go meet up with him and just see what the plan is for the day. Alright buddy, so what do you reckon about this this weather we've got here then?
I just seen to the people watching this video here that we knew the snow was coming. Ain't much you can do about the weather.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Well, how are the cows doing? They look really happy.
Yeah, I don't know, YouTube guy. Everything's telling me they're looking fine and dandy, but that computer system we got back there says that they're dead. No, they ain't dead, are they?
I would say no, Dusty. Given the very little amount of knowledge I have when it comes to large animal, farm animal, then no, I'm fairly sure they're alive. Like I say, they look really happy.
Yeah, I dunno. Something's wrong with that damn computer. You're the computer guy, you go in there and give it a smack or something. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. I'm gonna use Dusty's instinct. I got by on that okay so far in life. So you want to talk about what we're going to do this month?
Yeah, I'm going to jump in the Big M and just see if we can get one last cut on those grass fields. I doubt we can because of the weather, but there's no harm in trying. If we can, that's great. I don't think we're going to have time to ted it. It's just going to be too wet. But we may be able to just get it into silage maybe, or even just store it for later on.
Yeah, I don't know about that, YouTube guy. Best just give it a go. However, I did see that the oilseed radish is ready, but we ain't got no cultivator.
No, true, but we have got everything else, so perhaps it's time to go pick up a cultivator, because also the cornfield that we ripped up last month, that might as well be tidied up.
Okay, yeah, I can go pick up a cultivator, but I don't think it's worth doing that old cornfield. All it's gonna do is sit there and grow weeds. I was gonna ask you what you doing with the manure here. I don't want to leave it in with the cows. I can get rotten hooves, you do that. Are we just bunging it in one of those bunkers down there?
Well, yeah, Dusty, that's all I was doing. Whether or not that's the right plan, I don't know. But you're right, I don't want to leave it in with the cows. Oh, that's better. I got a nice warm coat on. I've just checked the weather whilst I was inside, and it says it's going to snow at least for a couple of hours. So it may start to settle. That'll be a shame. Anyway, let me just switch off the lights on the landy, otherwise the battery's going to go flat. That's going to be good to get some manure down at the greenhouses. That means that the main operation down there should be functional then by the end of the day. We've already got water. We found the blue poly pipe, the mains pipe, so that's all geared up and ready to go.
I'll get the door for you, YouTube guy.
Cheers, Dusty. Right, let's get in here. Excuse me, cows. I know you're busy having your breakfast. Let's get the bucket tilted a bit. Oh, a bit too much. About there. Oh, are you coming through? They are so tame. They just don't care. They're not scared by anything. Come on, girls. Yes, I'm going to clear this out of the way for you. Oh, look at that old thing trying to get over there. What are you doing? Up and over. Right. Mind your bums. Right, I think I'm full. I am. Right, let's back this out then. And that wagon may be too big to actually fit in the greenhouse. That's an issue we're going to have to worry about when we get down there. Let's just get this up a bit. Edge forward. Right, let's extend. Very hard to see. Right, may have overshot this. Let's give it a go. And we're in. It's not falling over the back, so oh, that's pretty good by me. I'm happy with that. Right, that's as much as I can get on. I'll just push that towards the door a bit. That'll make life a bit easier when I come in a minute. Maybe not so easy now. I have. Let's just come down a bit. Easy, easy. There we go. Right, about there by eye. Oh, I'm getting the hang of this, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I am. Right, I'm just going to leave the JCB just inside here so it's out the snow. Shut up all the doors, and then me and Dusty can head down to the greenhouse. Bye bye, darlings. See you later. Oh, we decided Dusty's got that job handled, so I'm going to go do what I said I was going to do and just test, see if I can actually mow in this weather. Dusty's probably right, probably shouldn't, so we may have to wait until it stops snowing, which is going to be around 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon. But hey ho, if it works, well, we're in for a bit of a bonus, aren't we? Now I realise what I could do is just do a little test here. That might be good enough. So let me get the mowers unfolded, and if this will cut, then you'd assume we can cut the main field, although it is a slightly different scenario. Right, let's get that lowered. And that one. Right, let's have a look then. Power on. That appears... Hey, it's working. Not only is it working, we're actually dropping this time around. It's never done that before. Hey, hey! It's working an absolute treat. Yeah, it's working really well. Now, annoyingly, I should have swapped this. I should have just dropped it because it's going to be too wet to turn into hay. And now I'm going to have to windrow it, you know, rake it. Annoyingly, the rake is also in the way, but I genuinely didn't think it was going to work. I was going to give it a go, but just didn't think it was going to work. And it has. So that's a Brucey bonus, as I say. Well, I'm not going to worry about getting right up and moving equipment. You know, I've got the trailers in front of me there. I've got the rake there. I'm not going to worry about that. The main field just down the way is the key thing I want to do. So that has worked. So let me just power off and get this thing folded up, and then we'll head down and do that main field. Okay, so I'm going to get myself in as before. Forecast says it's going to stop snowing at 1 o'clock this afternoon, so we may be able to TED some of this for hay. Again, let's just give it a go. Who knows? Especially given that the second half of November says that we're going to get some sunshine. We might be in luck.
There ain't a chance in hell I'm gonna get this traitor through them doors. No, don't matter whichever way you look at it, it ain't going in there. We're gonna have to rethink our logistics idea for this operation. Little front load is what we need.
Oh, I'm so glad that it's actually going to work, because if it means we've got more grass, and if maybe we can make more hay, then that is all good for our cows. And cows are really the key thing at the minute. We are not making any other revenue when it comes to the farm. We will do, obviously, and I think we're just going to hold back at least $500,000 in the bank. $500,000, oh Christ. I remember when we tried to get to our first 1,000 just by doing logs. Do you remember? Well, $500,000 is an absolute joy to be able to say that we've got in the bank. But yes, cows are the only thing making money, so we need to make sure they are happy and fed, and grass and silage. That is our operation at the moment.
Here you go. Nice easy purchase. Picked us up a nice little lambkin. Well, say little. She's 8.3 meters wide. These things come from just a couple of meters right up to about 15, 16. Problem is, I think if we keep going too big, we won't be able to get any of the machinery around our fields. Well, don't think this snow's going away anytime soon. Might as well head on back up the farm. I'll come pick up the trailer later on.
I've done a great job. Let's have a look around quickly. You can see all the windrows. Perfectly done. Yeah, so we can come and pick this up. We're going to leave this as grass. I think the next one I'm going to do as hay, and the one after that. We definitely get more benefit out of hay when it comes to feed for the cows, so I think that's what we'll do. Oh, there's a little bit here. Oh, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that. Oh, and Dusty started cultivating in the radish. Oh, fantastic. I thought we'd be stuck this month with the weather, but no, we are pushing on. Well, I've just seen Dusty go past. Looks like he's finished cultivating that little field. I'm just doing these strips up and down. I've just done 2 headlands. So I'm just trying to get things, well, kind of uniform. Got the GPS going. I think it's doing what I want it to do. So I should be able to go up and down here. I don't know if you can hear that little beeping noise. So I should come up and down. It locks on. And then I should do left. And yeah, it should give me a nice tidy cut field. Although to be honest, when you're mowing, I don't really think it makes much difference. Right, let me swing around here. As you can see, there's the row I'm going to hit. All good. Right, and away we go. Locked into GPS, straight down. That's that bit done.
Yeah, that's a good bit of kit there. I'm glad I didn't go too big. We can always invest in a bigger one if we need it for some larger fields. That's just perfect for what we got now. I'll better head back down to the store. We still got some grass down there to pick up as well. Well, back down at the bunker again. The way I figure it, this silage gotta be ready by now. Yeah, I reckon she's about there. I'll get this cover whipped off, then we got ourselves some nice silage. You know what that means? It's time to make some TMR.
Last little patch that I've missed. As you can see, I haven't swathed this into rows, I've left it out. I just don't think this is going to dry though. What I'll do is, I think what I've always planned to do is pick up a tedder and yeah, we'll ted this field and then we'll get hay out of it. Right, let me get myself folded up and we'll head over and see what Dusty's up to. But that is 3 fields mown, 2 for grass, 1 for hay. Ah, Dusty's up there with the landy. Oh, I know what he's doing. He's probably just finishing off the fence. Brilliant stuff.
Hey, you guy. I got this fence out here like you asked. I did the one down the bottom of the field too. That should make life a bit easier when we're turning around with the big M450 there.
Yeah, definitely, Dusty. Thanks for that. That's going to be super helpful. Right, can you just drive down and meet me by the barns? I just want to have a quick word. There. We don't need that. Yes, I think we're definitely going to need to pick up a tedder. Right, I think I'm done with the mowers. I'm just going to back this in. Alright, Dusty, I just wanted to see what you got on for the rest of the day, to be honest.
Well, looks like the silage is finally ready. I want to go pick up the TMR mixer. How much we got left in the bank, YouTube guy? I think this may well be our last expenditure for the year.
Yeah, we've got about 800 grand, 812 maybe at most.
Well, we're gonna need it for them cows. We want to get the best yield out of them girls. We're gonna need to make sure we put the best feed in them.
Oh, no doubt, Dusty, no doubt. Yeah, I absolutely agree. But I think this is it now, because we are not going to be bringing in anything else in terms of finances for a good few months until we're able to sell the milk. So go and get your TMR mixer. And actually, can you pick me up a reasonable tedder? Have a look in the sales as well. We don't need to buy brand new every time.
Yeah, sure. I'll take the trailer down there and pick up a tedder and a TMR mixer then. And that'll be us set for the cows.
How'd you get on with the manure down at the greenhouses, by the way? Is there anything I need to do down there?
Oh yeah, crap. Well, that trailer we got's just way too big. I couldn't back up inside. The water down there is working fine though. I think for now, if we back up the JCB on the trailer, I'll take you down there. You can whack in some manure while I'm in the store. That'll be job done for the winter then, if there's space.
Oh, that's a shame. That's a bit of a ball ache, because that's going to mean ultimately in the future we're going to have to buy another bit of equipment. But I suppose we are going to need something down there to handle all the pallets of produce. So yeah, okay, that's something to think about. But let's not spend anything else apart from the TMR mixer. But let's not spend anything else just yet. TMR mixer, tedder, and we are done. Right then, let's get all arranged up onto the back of the trailer. Bit of a nuisance this, as Dusty says, but, you know, we're going to have to buy a front loader perhaps, or, I mean, a smaller version of this. I do love a telly, but we don't really need telescopic down there, down at the greenhouse. Right, that'll do. Just lower the bucket down, and we can strap on. Well, I do wish this snow would stop, but we are in November. We kind of have to expect it. Let me get this loader off and up across that grass there. Get some manure in. Right, steady as she does it. Actually, I think I want a bit more bucket there, because that will drop when I come down the other side. There we go, bang. Done that before, come off the trailer and whack the back of it with the bucket. Experience, that is. Well, Dusty's just dropped off the tedder. He's just loading on the TMR mixer on the back of the trailer. I've spent way too long just kind of faffing around and checking all the current crops here. I really do need to get some manure in the greenhouse. Annoyingly, Dusty's left the trailer right in the way. I don't know why he's done that, but I'm sure I can move it with the loader. Let's make sure these doors are open. Right, let's see if we can get some manure in here then. I'm hoping I can hitch on the back of this. Should be able to, but not everything hitches the same. Sometimes you got an eye and sometimes you got a ball, and I don't know what I've got on the back of this. Let's just see how we get on. Yes, annoyingly, I can't actually move the trailer. So that was a bad bit of foresight from Dusty there. Very, very unlike him, to be honest. But I can ease around the back here. Let's see if we can pick up a bit of muck. Bucket down. All steady. Yeah, I'm on a hill here. I don't want to push it around too much. I think I'm full. And then I'll ease round and hopefully get this in the greenhouse. As you can see, the snow has stopped, which is fantastic. It did say it was going to. A bit later than they forecast. It's about 2:30 at the minute. Right, let me just get my bucket down. Got to get in here and swing to the left. This absolutely highlights that we need some smaller equipment for once, rather than going big with everything. Just taking it real easy. That's reverse. I've got to get it into that corner over there. Right, let's see how we get on here then. Steady. Do not want to smash the glass. Let's give that a go. Perfect. Yeah, and we've got enough space above us. Oh, that's worked out okay.
There she is. Going for the strap one. It ain't the biggest one, but we're only just getting going in our cow operation. To be honest, YouTube guy will say, well, Dusty, you could have bought a trailer version rather than a truck version. And that's kind of true, I suppose. But the thing is, we gotta make this work. We cannot fail when it comes to the cows. We've pretty much invested everything we've had so far into them cows. We've put in millions to get going here. Might as well get the right equipment for the job.
It must be getting late in the afternoon, about 3:30 I reckon, because the sun is starting to drop. I've got 1 or 2 more buckets left to do. It's a bit of a, I don't want to say tedious, but I have to be super careful. Everything's like, has to be spot perfect. Don't want to smash the glass, don't want to hit the trailer, don't want to drive all over the crops. It's really not a lot of space to manoeuvre around here. And I think that really does just highlight the point that, as I said earlier, we need smaller vehicles for this little operation. Well, that is the last one. 3 bucket loads. I think that's pretty much what we put in the trailer, so that makes absolute sense. Get this in, and then we'll have a quick assessment of where we are here. There's little patches doing fine. I'm wondering whether or not I just specialise maybe melons in here. Haven't decided yet. At the minute we've just got seeds all over the place, and we can adjust this as we go along. We'll see what crops work, what crops don't, what ones we certainly make the most money for the effort. So it's not always about just making a packet load of money, it's about the effort you put in. If I'm having to be down here every day, aha, look, we have growth, the plants are happy. Yes. Lovely job. So the greenhouse is operational. Fantastic. That's something that I discovered earlier, which I was hoping would be the case, that we can unwind the sides and let a bit of fresh air in. So on those hot days, nothing in here is going to get too wilted. We can let a bit of breeze go through. Fantastic. And as you can see to the right of me here, we've got our big water tank here. So this is now automated. The big blue poly pipe was in the ground. It's running along the ground here, along the greenhouse, out from the mains in the road. So we've plumbed it into this. That then obviously just keeps ahead of water, and then that automates the process of watering. Easy job really when you know. I think this is going to turn out to be a nice little operation. I hope it starts to yield a profit soon though. We are running low on cash. Well, I think that's it for this first part of November, ladies and gentlemen. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening. We've got 631 euro bucks in the bank, just over $500,000. I don't really want to spend any more. I'm feeling a bit nervous. But for now, let's get everything shut up. The crops are happy. Let's get the side shut down. And I'm going to jump in the JCB and head home for the night. I hope to see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.